Stop before you do your next weekly shop. You need to see this. That supermarket you trust, the one you've been going to for years, they've been systematically ripping you off, and they're betting you'll never notice. For 6 months, I've been tracking every trick, every scam, every deceptive practice used by Europe's biggest supermarket chains. Former employees have sent me internal documents. Price tracking across 8 countries has revealed patterns these companies desperately want hidden. What I'm about to show you will make you furious, but it'll save you thousands of euros a year. Let's expose them. Carrefour, they are charging you 30% more and hoping you don't notice. Walk into Carrefour. Red promotion signs everywhere. Feels like you're getting deals. Right, wrong. Here's the scam. They jack up baseline prices 30%, then put items on rotating promotions. You think you're saving money. You're actually paying more than you would at Lidl without any promotions at all. I tracked 100 products for 8 weeks. Carrefour's promotional prices were still 12% higher than Lidl's everyday prices. Their regular prices, 26% higher. A former pricing manager told me, "We set prices high, then customers felt smart using promotions." They never realized they were paying more than shopping elsewhere. That was the entire strategy, but it gets worse. That Carrefour Bio olive oil, the premium Italian one for €6. I had it tested. It's blended with cheap Spanish and Tunisian oil. They bottle it in Italy so they can legally call it Italian. That's not Italian olive oil. That's a scam with an Italian address. They're premium chicken breasts, 18% water. They're injecting chicken with water and charging you premium meat prices. You're literally paying for water at €8 per kilo. The fresh produce, I tracked freshness dates. Tomatoes lasting 2 days instead of 5. Salad greens wilting within 24 hours. Why? Because Carrefour's supply chain prioritizes cost over freshness. Produce travels through multiple distribution centers, adding days between farm and store. Your weekly shop at Carrefour, €130. The exact same basket at Lidl, €92. You're being robbed of €40 every single week. That's over €2,000 per year. Aldi, the contamination problem nobody talks about. Everyone loves Aldi. German efficiency, low prices, smart shopping. I need to tell you something nobody else will. Aldi has a quality control crisis. I analyzed 3 years of food recalls across 5 countries. Aldi had significantly more recalls per store than comparable chains. Contaminated meat, mislabeled allergens, pesticides exceeding limits. Why? A former quality manager broke their silence. Aldi demands the absolute lowest prices from suppliers. Suppliers cut corners to meet those prices. We knew quality suffered, but Aldi's purchasing power meant suppliers couldn't refuse. I sent Aldi chicken to a lab. Campylobacter bacteria at concerning levels. Not illegal, but significantly higher than premium chains. This happens because of poor handling and storage throughout the supply chain. The beef mince, 23% fat despite the label claiming 20%. Consistently testing at the upper limit of acceptability. But here's what really concerned me, the produce. I tested strawberries, apples, lettuce, and tomatoes from Aldi stores across 3 countries. Every single one showed multiple pesticide residues right at maximum legal limits. A toxicologist explained, legal limits are set per individual pesticide, but consumers eat combinations of 5, 6, 7 different chemicals on one strawberry. We don't know the cumulative effects. Aldi consistently gives you maximum legal exposure to pesticide combinations. The own brand processed foods are inconsistent. Aldi sources from different suppliers across regions. The same branded product varies in quality. Specially selected pizza in Germany might be completely different quality than Spain, but the packaging suggests consistency. Yes, Aldi is cheap. A weekly shop costs significantly less than premium chains, but you're accepting quality compromises that might not be worth the savings. Are you okay with maximum pesticide exposure to save €15 per week? Tesco, the shrinkflation champions stealing your money. Tesco thinks you're stupid. They're counting on you not noticing when they shrink products while keeping prices the same. I tracked 80 products for 2 years. Watch this. Tesco finest chocolate was 200 grams, now 180 grams, same price of £2.50. That's a 14% hidden price increase. Orange juice was 1 litre, now 900 millilitres. Price went up to £1.70. Combined size decrease and price increase means 20% more cost per volume. Toilet paper was 320 sheets per roll, now 240 sheets. Same pack price. You're getting 33% less for the same money. A former category manager admitted, shrinkflation was official strategy. We tested how much we could shrink before customers consciously noticed. We stayed just below that threshold. They redesign packaging simultaneously. New colors, new claims, new layout. So you can't easily compare old versus new. The distraction is deliberate. The unit pricing is deliberately confusing. Some items show price per 100 grams, others per kilo, others per unit. Comparing products requires calculations most shoppers won't do. I tested this in stores. I asked 70 shoppers to identify best value between similar products with different unit pricing. 73% couldn't quickly determine it. That confusion is worth millions to Tesco. The quality of Tesco own brands is declining too. Their value ranges have always been budget quality. But their finest premium range is dropping while maintaining premium prices. I tested Tesco finest ready meals against competitors. The meals had similar or lower quality ingredients than standard Marks and Spencer meals, but were priced at premium levels. Tesco exploits brand architecture to confuse quality. Value standard, finest, but finest quality is often barely above standard, just with better packaging and 30% higher prices. Lidl the bait and switch masters. You've seen the ads. Power tools on Thursday. Amazing prices that seem too good to be true. They are too good to be true. I visited 12 Lidl stores across 3 countries on special offer days. Every single store sold out of advertised items within 2 hours of opening. A former store manager confirmed, we'd stock maybe 20 units of advertised items. For stores seeing 2,000 customers that day, the specials were bait. Once people were in store, they'd buy groceries anyway. Classic bait and switch. Advertise attractive deals, stock insufficient quantities, convert disappointed customers into grocery sales. But Lidl's real problem is product consistency. I bought the same Lidl Deluxe coffee from stores in Germany, France and Spain, supposedly identical product. Lab analysis showed completely different bean qualities and roast profiles. Same packaging, different coffee. This happens because Lidl sources regionally to minimize logistics costs. Each country has different suppliers for the same branded products. Quality varies massively, but branding suggests consistency. The fresh food quality is concerning. Lidl has minimal preparation facilities. Most fresh items come prepackaged from suppliers. Less freshness control, more time between production and sale. I tracked bakery freshness. Items labeled as baked fresh that day were often baked the previous day at off-site facilities, delivered early morning. Not technically false, but deceptive about actual freshness. However, Lidl's pricing is genuinely competitive. For basic items, they're often cheapest. If you understand the quality compromises and focus only on commodity products, it can be decent value. Casino the franchise disaster where safety is optional. This one made me genuinely angry. Casino operates across France through franchises. Some stores are corporate-owned. Others are independently franchised. This creates massive quality inconsistencies. Franchise stores operate independently while using Casino branding. Quality control is minimal. Standards vary dramatically between locations. I visited 20 Casino stores across France. Some were clean, well-stocked, properly managed. Others were nightmares. Worst example, Casino store in Lyon suburbs. I measured refrigerator temperatures with an infrared thermometer. 8 degrees Celsius. Legal requirement is maximum 4 degrees. Dairy and meat sitting at unsafe temperatures. For how long? Nobody monitoring. I found yogurt 2 weeks past expiration on shelves. Cheese with visible mold. Packaged salad with brown wilted leaves. Store operating normally with customers shopping completely unaware. Casino corporate's response to franchise problems. They're independent operators. Not our responsibility. That's the scam. Casino collects franchise fees and licensing money, but takes zero responsibility for quality or safety. When problems occur, franchisees are liable, not Casino corporate. Even pricing varies wildly. The same Coca-Cola bottle cost €1.30 at one Casino store, €2 at another store 60 kilometers away. Both Casino branded. 67% price difference for identical products. You literally don't know what quality or prices you're getting when you enter a Casino store. Corporate stores are generally acceptable. Franchise stores are gambles. Mercadona, the Spanish monopoly exploiting captive customers. If you're in Spain, you need to hear this. Mercadona controls over 25% of Spanish grocery retail. In many towns, they're the only significant supermarket, no alternatives, and they're exploiting that monopoly power. I compared prices in towns with multiple supermarkets versus towns with only Mercadona. Competitive towns, Mercadona prices were 8 to 12% lower. Monopoly towns, same products, same company, 12% higher prices purely because customers have no alternative. Their own brands comprise 70% of inventory. The quality is inconsistent and sometimes deceptive. Mercadona premium olive oil, marketed as extra virgin Spanish, was tested. Acidity levels higher than extra virgin classification allows. Technically virgin grade, not extra virgin, but sold and priced as extra virgin. The chicken showed concerning antibiotic residue levels. Within legal limits but consistently testing near maximums, this suggests industrial farming with heavy antibiotic use. A former supplier manager revealed, Mercadona demands exclusive relationships. Supply them or supply competitors, never both. They control pricing, specifications, everything. Suppliers can't refuse because they are dependent on Mercadona volume. This monopolistic control means Mercadona dictates terms. Quality specifications can be reduced to cut costs. Suppliers have no negotiating power. The labor practices are also intense. Employees are paid decently compared to other Spanish retailers, which is positive, but work intensity is extreme. Productivity targets are aggressive, break times minimal, turnover high despite decent pay. What you need to do now: stop being loyal to one supermarket. They're counting on that loyalty to exploit you. Shop at multiple stores, buy produce where it's freshest, buy packaged goods where they are cheapest, buy meat from butchers when possible. Diversifying protects you from any single chain's problems. Check unit prices every time. Compare per kilo or per liter, not package prices. Bring a calculator if needed. The complexity is designed to confuse you. Track package sizes. Notice when products shrink. Take photos if necessary. Make noise about it. Companies continue shrinkflation because customers don't call it out. Inspect products carefully. Check dates, examine packaging, smell fresh items. Quality control is inconsistent everywhere. You are your own inspector. Question promotions. If items are always on promotion somewhere, that's probably the real price. High-low pricing creates illusion of deals when you're paying normal or elevated rates. Avoid problematic own brands. Carrefour, Casino, and Mercadona own brands have documented quality issues. Pay slightly more for branded items from known manufacturers with consistent standards. Former supermarket executives have admitted customer loyalty is exploited through complexity and confusion. They've revealed quality standards are minimized to maximize profit margins. The goal is extracting maximum money, not providing maximum value. You deserve transparent pricing, consistent quality, and honest business practices. Share this with everyone who shops at these chains. Comment with your experiences. Subscribe because I'm exposing more European retail deceptions every week. Your weekly shop is 100 to 200 euros. Stop letting these chains steal 30% through deliberate deception. You've been warned.